Hi, I'm Dr. Ted Rogers. This is History by the Plate. Did you know that one of the very first plants ever cultivated by humans is the primary factor that enabled mankind to move north out of the temperate zone? Yep, that plant is cabbage. So how did that husky head help us humans? Let's check it out. In the days before refrigeration, people would cure meat and store it with vegetables underground to keep them cool so that they would last through winter. Still, by February, rot began. Each village then would pool all of the remaining food resources from each family and host a big celebration where the people would eat as much as possible to load the calorie intake so that they could simply survive for the next few months. This was called Carnival, which means basically without meat, because the people needed to eat the last of the meat before it rotted. The ancient church overlaid this with a thinly veiled tradition, but the fact is, in times as recent as the mid to late 1800s in rural villages across Europe, giving up meat was not a choice, but a necessity. By springtime, starvation set in, meaning that the people were desperate for any nutrient-rich food. Enter cabbage. Beginning around 3,000 to 4,000 BC, pre-Celtic peoples began to cultivate the cabbage across northern Europe, as their thick leaves retained water, allowing them to thrive in cold environments. Closely related to the mustard plant, the original cabbage would be unrecognizable to us, but its dense nutrition staved off the starvation of the peoples bereft of meat, allowing the continued settlement of northern lands. By the rise of the Roman Empire, Mediterranean people, too, had discovered the benefits of cabbage, and Pliny the Elder recommended it as a treatment for gout, headache, and intestinal disorders, all of which cabbage does, in fact, treat. The Romans also recommended gorging on cabbage before a night of drinking to stave off the effects of a hangover, though the veracity of this claim is questionable. The English cultivated the first round-headed cabbages around the 14th century, and the British Navy included cabbage as part of its rations for sailors, as its high vitamin C content staved off scurvy. I hope that this has been fun and informative. For more fun recipes, travel tips, and videos, check out our website at www.historybytheplate.com. Oh, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It is fun and free. Happy cooking!